night we danced in Alabama, the moon was shining low, with the bandstand by the river and the warm wind moving slow. You were wearing summer cotton, I was nervous as a prayer. Then the old song started playing, and love found us standing there. We had no way of knowing where the years would take us through, but every southern evening still brings me back to you. Take me back to Alabama, where the old songs filled the night, where your hand was soft in mine beneath the silver light. Take me back to Alabama, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go dancing back that way. There were lanterns by the water, there were stars above the trees, there were whispers in the slow dance, carried softly on the breeze. You would laugh and call me darling, I would sing your favorite line, and the whole world felt like heaven for one sweet moment in time. Now the river keeps on rolling and the town has changed its view, but every song from back then still knows the road to you. Take me back to Alabama, where the old songs fill the night, where your hand was soft in mine beneath the silver light. Take me back to Alabama, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go dancing back that way. Ooh, Alabama night, ooh, soft and bright. Every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would play that old song one more time beneath the moon, I would hold your hand more gently and never let it in too soon. For love is not a dance floor that disappears with dawn. It lives inside the old songs and keeps on moving on. Take me back to Alabama, where the old songs filled the night, where your hand was soft in mine beneath the silver light. Take me back to Alabama, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go dancing back that way. Take me back to Alabama, where our simple hearts were true, where every step beneath the stars still leads me back to you. southern stars were shining and the old song softly played. I'll meet you in Alabama, where we dance the night away. The night we crossed the river, the moon was shining white, with the old bridge underneath us and your hand close to mine. There were fireflies by the water, there were stars above the trees, and the radio was playing like it knew our memories. We were young and full of wonder, with no fear of what would come, and every ripple in the moonlight sounded like a song we sung. Take me back across the river, where the golden waters shine, where every old song on the radio made your heart feel close to mine. Take me back across the river, where the warm night breezes blow. Every memory keeps flowing to the love we used to know. There were flowers near the roadside, there were prayers beneath the sky, there were promises in silence that we never questioned why. You were laughing in the moonlight, I was singing soft and low, and I never knew that moment would be hard to let go. Now the river keeps on moving and the bridge has changed its view, but every time the music rises, I am crossing back with you. Take me back across the river, where the golden waters shine, where every old song on the radio made your heart feel close to mine. Take me back across the river, where the warm night breezes blow. Every memory keeps flowing to the love we used to know. Give one crossing through that silver river light, I would hold your hand more gently and keep you there all night. For love is like the water, it may travel far away, but somewhere in the old songs it comes home again someday. Take me back across the river, where the golden waters shine, where every old song on the radio made your heart feel close to mine. Take me back across the river, where the warm night breezes blow. Every memory keeps flowing to the love we used to know. Take me back across the river, where our simple hearts were true, where every prayer beneath the stars still brings me back to you. Ooh, the river sings. Ooh, of simple things. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the moon is rising and the old songs start to shimmer, I'll meet you in that memory, the night we crossed the river. The old mailbox by the road still leans against the rain, with its faded little numbers and a whisper of our name. There were letters every Friday, there were postcards from afar, there were dreams inside the envelopes like wishes on a star. Time may rust the handle and the road may change its view, but every letter from those days still brings me back to you. The old mailbox by the road still holds the years gone by, like an old song in the evening, like a tear I'd never cry. The old mailbox by the road still calls my heart back home. Every memory it carries says I'm never all alone. Mama waited by the window when the mailman made his round. Daddy read the family letters with a soft and grateful sound. There were news from distant cousins, there were prayers written in blue, there were promises of coming home when the harvest season grew. Now the house is standing quiet and the years have moved along, but the words they sent still find me like a faithful old-time song. The old mailbox by the road still holds the years gone by, like an old song in the evening, like a tear I never cried. The old mailbox by the road still calls my heart back home. Every memory it carries says I'm never all alone. Ooh, the letters stay, ooh, like yesterday. Ooh, every melody brings my old home back to me. If I could open one more letter from the hands I used to hold, I would read each line like sunlight, turning every shadow gold. For love is never silent when the heart remembers well. It lives inside the old songs and the stories letters tell. The old mailbox by the road still holds the years gone by, like an old song in the evening, like a tear I never cried. The old mailbox by the road still calls my heart back home. Every memory it carries says I'm never all alone. The old mailbox by the road still keeps a place for me, where every word once written turns to golden melody. Ooh, the letters stay, ooh, like yesterday. Ooh, every melody brings my old home back to me. settles and the old songs softly load, I remember every letter in the mailbox by the road.
There were nights I felt alone, walking roads I didn't know. Every step I tried to take felt like more than I could face. I was there, though you couldn't see, every step right next to me. I kept searching far and wide, trying hard to find the light. Didn't know it was so near, didn't know that you were here. I was lost inside my fear, still your voice was drawing near. You never let me walk alone, never left me on my own. Through the dark, through the night, you were there to be my light. Every step, every road, you were there to share the load. Now I know, now I see, you were always leading me. Looking back, I understand every part was in your plan. Even when I walked away, you were with me anyway. Every road that felt so wrong still was where I led you on. I can see it clearer now, you don't need to question how. You never let me walk alone, never left me on my own. Through the dark, through the night, you were there to be my light. Every step, every road, you were there to share the load.
The summer fair on Maple Street had lights above the square, with music from the old bandstand floating through the evening air. You were standing by the carousel with ribbons in your hair, and I knew my heart had found a home the moment I saw you there. We were young and full of dreaming, with no worry in our eyes, and every little golden light looked like heaven in disguise. Take me back to Maple Street, where the old songs used to play, where the summer fair was shining and love found us that day. Take me back to Maple Street, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go back to yesterday. There were children chasing fireflies, there were pies upon the stand, there were church bells in the distance, and your hand inside my hand. We were laughing by the Ferris wheel as the stars began to show, and the whole town felt like music in the summer evening glow. Now the fairgrounds may be empty and the lights may fade from view, but every song from long ago still leads me back to you. Take me back to Maple Street, where the old songs used to play, where the summer fair was shining and love found us that day. Take me back to Maple Street, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go back to yesterday. Ooh, Maple Street, ooh, where our hearts would meet. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would light those lanterns one more evening in the square, I would hold your hand more gently and thank God I found you there. For love is not a season that disappears with rain. It lives inside the old songs and brings the fair back again. Take me back to Maple Street, where the old songs used to play, where the summer fair was shining and love found us that day. Take me back to Maple Street, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go back to yesterday. Take me back to Maple Street, where our simple dreams were true, where every light and every song still brings me back to you. Ooh, Maple Street, ooh, where our hearts would meet. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the summer evening turns the sky to amber light, I'll meet you at the fair again on Maple Street tonight.
were guiding every way. All my life you stayed so true. Even when I turned from you, now I see what I couldn't see. You were always there for me. Now I stand and understand every step was in your plan. Every fall and every rise brought me here before your eyes. All my life you led me on, even when I went so wrong. Through the night into the day, you were guiding every way. All my life you stayed so true. Even when I turned from you, now I see what I couldn't see. You were always there for me. Through the years, through the change, through the loss, through the pain, every moment, big or small, you were there through it all. All my life you led me on, even when I went so wrong. Through the night into the day, you were guiding every way. All my life you stayed so true. Even when I turned from you, now I see what I couldn't see. You were always there for me. You were always there for me. In the quiet of the morning light, I can feel something deep inside, like a whisper calling out my name, gently saying I'm not the same. Every step that I have walked, every truth I never thought, led me closer to this place, surrounded by a deeper grace. I can hear it rising now, like a promise, like a vow. Voices of grace surround me, lifting my soul so gently. Every word, every sound feels like heaven all around. Voices of hope inside me, singing so softly, kindly. Now I know, now I see, this is where I'm meant to be. to be. No more fear, no more pain, only love will now remain. We are held, we are free, in this endless harmony. Voices of grace surround me, lifting my soul so gently. Every word, every sound feels like heaven all around. Voices of hope inside me, singing so softly, kindly. Now I know, now I see, this is where I'm meant to be. I am meant to be. This is where I'm meant to be.
The old Sunday bell still rings inside my mind, from the little country chapel where the morning used to shine. Mama wore her gentle smile, Daddy held the door, and the whole world felt much kinder than it ever had before. Time may fade the steeple, and the fields may change their view, but every bell on Sunday still brings me back to you. The old Sunday bell still calls my heart to pray, like a song from golden mornings that the years can't take away. The old Sunday bell still echoes through my soul, and every time I hear it ring, I feel my spirit whole. There were hymnals on the benches, there were flowers by the door, there were children chasing sunlight across the wooden floor. Grandma sang the higher harmony with a tear upon her face, and I learned that love was holy in that little house of grace. Now the chapel stands much quieter, and the old road bends away, but when the music finds me, I am young again today. The old Sunday bell still calls my heart to pray, like a song from golden mornings that the years can't take away. The old Sunday bell still echoes through my soul, and every time I hear it ring, I feel my spirit whole. Let the bell ring low, ooh, where the old winds blow. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. Heaven has a doorway where the faithful voices rise. I know the ones who love me are singing past the sky. old Sunday bell still calls my heart to pray, like a song from golden mornings that the years can't take away. The old Sunday bell still echoes through my soul, and every time I hear it ring, I feel my spirit whole. The old Sunday bell still reminds me where I'm from, where every heart was held by grace and every soul was won. So when the morning opens and the old songs start to swell, I find my way back home again through the old Sunday bell.
Down by the chapel, where the red dirt road runs past the cotton and the fields of gold, there's an old pine pew where the sunlight falls, and a quiet story written on the walls. Clara Beth cleaned the church each Friday night with a kerosene lamp and a bucket of white. She swept the floor where the prayers had been, then locked the door when the moon rolled in. She knew every hymn book, every window crack, every name carved in the pews out back, every tear that had fallen on that altar rail, every whispered hope too tired to tell. But one cold morning after county rain, she found muddy footprints by the window pane, and under the third pew, tucked from view, sat a little pair of worn-out shoes. The leather was split, the laces were gone, but somehow they looked like they had carried someone home. Clara bowed low with the broom in her hand and felt the Lord speak where she didn't understand. There were shoes beneath the church pew, covered up in clay, like a prayer that walked through trouble just to find a place to stay. Not a sermon in the rafters, not a choir dressed in blue, just mercy waiting quietly in those shoes beneath the church pew. When the world walks hard and the road cuts through, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. Sunday dawn, the town had heard of muddy shoes and a silent word. Some folks wondered who had slipped inside, some just shook their heads and passed on by. And little Annie from the Mill Road bend came walking in with her mama's friend. Her dress was torn, her eyes looked down like she carried every whisper in town. Clara saw the child's bare feet, cold from the gravel, bruised from the street, and without one one question, without one sound. She took her shawl and wrapped it around. The preacher paused near the altar flame, but Clara gently called Annie's name. Said, "Child, the Lord don't measure grace by polished shoes or a perfect place." The room grew still, the fiddle would have cried had it been there, playing by the old church side. And every heart that had judged too soon saw heaven shining underneath that pew. There were shoes beneath the church pew, covered up in clay, like a prayer that walked through trouble just to find a place to stay. Not a sermon in the rafters, not a choir dressed in blue, just mercy waiting quietly in those shoes beneath the church pew. When the world walks hard and the road cuts through, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. The next week brought a winter wind. Smoke hung low where the barns leaned thin. Annie's mama worked the laundry line, hands cracked open by the lying time. Folks began leaving by the chapel door, boots and coats they could spare no more. A Sunday hat, a sack of flour, a warm wool blanket for the midnight hour. Nobody signed a single name, nobody came to receive their praise. They just laid love where the dust had been and let the Lord do the gathering. By spring the church had opened wide, a little room on the northern side with shelves of bread and hand-me-down clothes and wildflowers planted in tidy rows. Sometimes grace wears Sunday white, sometimes it walks through mud at night, sometimes it comes with empty hands, still trusting God has bigger plans. Sometimes the lost don't need advice, just a door left open and a little light, a cup of soup, a place to cry, a faithful heart standing nearby. And every soul that's worn and used, every road with the bitter bruise can find the Savior waiting too, beside the shoes beneath the church pew. Just to find a place to stay. Not a sermon in the rafters, not a choir dressed in blue, just mercy waiting quietly in those shoes beneath the church pew. Now there's hope beside the doorway, there's bread and kindness too. There's a town that learned compassion from the shoes beneath the church pew. When the world walks hard and the road cuts through, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. Yes, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. Down by the chapel, where the red dirt road runs past the cotton and the fields of gold. Where the willow trees lean by the railroad line, and the morning fog hangs soft as twine, there's a little white church with a weathered ring and a bell that still remembers everything. Sadie Lynn grew up where the dust road curled, with bare feet running through a small town world. Her mama sang hymns by the kitchen flame, and every Sunday called her child by name. Years can pull like a river wide, and dreams can look like the other side. So Sadie packed her hopes in a faded case, left Willow Crossing for a faster place. The city lights were bright but cold. They promised plenty, then took their toll. And every night by the window pane, she missed the fields after summer rain. She said, Lord, I thought I knew the road ahead, but I lost myself in the life I led. Then somewhere deep in her homesick soul, she heard that old church bell start to roll. There was a bell at Willow Crossing, ringing through the misty air, calling every weary traveler back to grace and back to prayer. Not loud with judgment, not dressed in gold, just a sound like home. When the night grew cold, when Sadie thought she'd gone too far, past every porch light, field and star, God kept calling through the falling rain. With the bell at Willow Crossing, she came back home in November gray, when the cotton fields had been cleared away. The church roof sagged on the eastern side, and the paint had peeled where the years had cried. Old Mrs. Pearl still kept the key under a stone by the cedar tree. She hugged Sadie close without one word, like forgiveness was something felt, not heard. Inside the chapel, the pews were worn, dust lay thick where prayers were born, and hanging above on a cracked pine beam, the old brass bell still held its gleam. Sadie climbed with trembling hands, pulled the rope where her mama used to stand, and one clear note crossed field and stream, like heaven waking up a dream. No choir was there, no crowd outside, just one lost daughter with tears in her eyes. But the Lord can fill an empty room with mercy breaking through. There was a bell at Willow Crossing, ringing through the misty air, calling every weary traveler back to grace and back to prayer. Not loud with judgment, not dressed in gold, just a sound like home. When the night grew cold, when Sadie thought she'd gone too far, past every porch light, field and star, God kept calling through the falling rain. With the bell at Willow Crossing, by Christmas time, the town had heard that chapel bell and its silver word. Farmers came with boards and nails, children brought garland in rusty pails. They fixed the windows, swept the floor, hung fresh pine on the chapel door. And every evening when the sun dipped low, Sadie rang hope across the snow. One foggy night by the railroad bend, a mother's car broke down again. Her Her little girl cried in the backseat cold. No headlights near on that county road. But through the fog came a steady sound, the chapel bell rolling over town. They followed it slow past the willow trees till porch lights bloomed like answered pleas. Sometimes God speaks in thunder high, sometimes in stars across the sky. Sometimes He calls from a church bell rope to guide one heart back into hope. Sometimes the road that leads us home is the very road we left alone, and every scar we tried to hide becomes a doorway open wide. Grace don't ask where you have been, it simply says, come in, come in. And every soul beneath the rain can hear love calling out their name. In the valley of the night I walked alone. Every shadow felt like it was my own. Every whisper called out my name, like the past was still the same. I could feel the weight inside my chest, every breath like I failed the test. Tried to run but I couldn't hide from the truth I held inside. Then I heard it through the dark like a fire, like a spark. In the valley of the night you were there, through the silence, through despair. When I thought I'd lost the fight, you were standing in the night. In the valley deep and cold, you were there to take my soul from the dark into the light. You were with me through the night. Led me back to what is grace. In the valley of the night you were there, through the silence, through despair. When I thought I'd lost the fight, you were standing in the night. In the valley deep and cold, you were there to take my soul from the dark into the light. You were with me through the night. Place I was held inside your grace. In the valley of the night, you were there. Through the silence, through despair. When I thought I'd lost the fight, you were standing in the night. In the valley deep and cold, you were there to take my soul from the dark into the light. You were with me through the night, through the
The evening we said forever, the sky was turning gold. There were roses by the pathway, and the night was soft and slow. You were standing by the willow, with the sunset in your eyes, and I felt the whole world listening as the stars began to rise. We had no way of knowing where the years would take us through, but every dream felt certain when I was standing there with you. The evening we said forever still shines inside my heart, like an old song in the distance, though the years have moved apart. The evening we said forever still keeps my love alive, and every time the old songs play, I see that golden sky. There were letters in your pocket, there were flowers in your hand, there were prayers beneath the moonlight. Only young hearts understand. You said love would be our shelter, I said I would not let go, and the wind became a witness to the vows we whispered low. Now the seasons keep on turning, and the road has changed its view, but every evening full of gold still brings me back to you. The evening we said forever still shines inside my heart, like an old song in the distance, though the years have moved apart. The evening we said forever still keeps my love alive, and every time the old songs play, I see that golden sky. Time would bring that evening to my open arms once more, I would hold the light more closely. than I ever did before. For love is not a promise that the years can take away. It lives inside the old songs and returns with every day. We said forever still shines inside my heart, like an old song in the distance, though the years have moved apart. The evening we said forever still keeps my love alive, and every time the old songs play, I see that golden sky. The evening we said forever was more than words we knew. It was a prayer beneath the heavens that still leads me back to you. Ooh, forever stay. Ooh, through the passing day. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the evening turns to gold and the old song softly rise, I'll meet you where forever lives, beneath that golden sky. The old rocking chair still sits beside the fire, where Grandma told her stories when the evening winds grew higher. There was tea upon the table, there were shadows on the floor, and every little memory still walks through that old door. Time may wear the wood down and the cushion may grow thin, but love still rocks so gently where the old songs begin. The old rocking chair still carries me away to the golden years of laughter and the prayers we used to say. The old rocking chair still moves inside my soul, like a song from long ago that keeps my heart from growing cold. Mama stood there in the doorway with a smile so soft and kind. Daddy hummed an old tune softly from a sweeter, simpler time. There were children on the carpet, there were stories after rain, and I never knew those evenings would be hard to find again. Now the house is only memory, and the room is quiet and bare, but I still hear the music from that old rocking chair. The old rocking chair still carries me away to the golden years of laughter and the prayers we used to say. The old rocking chair still moves inside my soul, like a song from long ago that keeps my heart from growing cold. sit beside her one more evening by the flame, I would ask her all the questions that the years could never name. For love is in the silence, in the stories and the prayer, and every heart that loved me still is rocking gently there. The old rocking chair still carries me away to the golden years of laughter and the prayers we used to say. The old rocking chair still moves inside my soul, like a song from long ago that keeps my heart from growing cold. The old rocking chair still reminds me I am blessed by the hands that held my childhood and the love that gave its best. Ooh, let it rock me slow. Ooh, where the old winds blow. My family back to me. So when the evening settles and the old songs fill the air, I close my eyes and find her in the old rocking chair.
Where the gravel road meets the barley field, and the sunrise lays gold on a wagon wheel, there's a blue tin box by a cedar post, holding prayers from the ones who need them most. Nellie Ray lived past the county bend, where the fence line leaned and the pine rose end, with a porch full of flowers and coffee cans, and a Bible worn soft by her weathered hands. Her husband had gone in a winter storm, but his old work coat still kept her warm. And every morning when the rooster cried, she'd walk to the mailbox with hope inside. Folks used to laugh at the painted blue, said ain't no mailman coming through. But Nellie smiled and shook her head. It ain't for bills or news, she said. It's for the names too heavy to say, for the tears that fall when we try to pray. Leave your sorrow folded small and trust the Lord can read it all. There was mercy in the mailbox on Redemption Road, where the weary left burdens they could no longer hold. No stamp, no address, no perfect words to show, just paper prayers where the wild flowers grow. When the rain came down, when the cold wind blowed, heaven kept listening on Redemption Road. First came a farmer at the edge of spring, with dust on his boots and read stories, see. Lord, help me stand when I feel too weak. And King came the teacher from the chapel side. With tired eyes she tried to hide. She slipped in a note at the close of day for every child who has lost their way. A little boy brought a folded page, crayon and blue with a shaky name. For Mama's cough and Daddy's job, and for my dog who ran from home. Nellie never opened a single plea, just laid both hands on that cedar tree and prayed till evening turned the fields to flame, calling every soul by grace, not shame. She said, Lord, you know what ink can tell, every silent ache, every hidden well, and what we place beyond our control is never lost from your loving hold. There was mercy in the mailbox on Redemption Road, where the weary left burdens they could no longer hold. No stamp, no address, no perfect words to show, just paper prayers where the wildflowers grow. When the rain came down, when the cold wind blowed, heaven kept listening on Redemption Road. One August night with the heat laid low, a storm rolled in where the soybeans grow. Lightning flashed on the pasture gate, and Nellie heard footsteps after 8. A young woman stood in the pouring rain, with city dust and a face full of pain. She held a letter against her chest, like one last piece of a long unrest. Nellie knew those green eyes well, the same ones she'd missed since the last church bell. Her daughter Claire, who had run away after bitter words on a summer day. Neither spoke while the thunder cried, old hurt standing on either side, till Claire reached out with trembling hands and said, Mama, I don't know where I am. Sometimes forgiveness waits by the road in a blue tin box with a cedar post. Sometimes a mother's 10-year prayer is answered barefoot in the rain-washed air. Sometimes the Lord don't hurry the mile. Sometimes He walks with the wandering child, through neon nights, through empty rooms, through broken pride and borrowed shoes. And when love finally finds its way, it may not know what words to say, but grace can read the tear-stained part that never made it past the heart. Set warm bread on a chipped white plate, and let silence do what words couldn't make. Claire said, I wrote 1,000 times, but shame kept stealing every line. So I brought this letter back to you. I didn't know what else to do. Nellie held it but never read, just kissed the rain from her daughter's head. Said, child, the Father brought you here, and love don't need a perfect prayer. By morning light the storm had passed, the sun touched diamonds on the grass, and Claire walked down that gravel road with her mama's hand in her own. There was mercy in the mailbox on Redemption Road, where the weary left burdens they could no longer hold. No stamp, no address, no perfect words to show, just paper prayers where the wildflowers grow. Now every Sunday when the church bells are